Against the Wall from Power in the Darkness, Tom Robinson Band, of course. Do you ever get to the stage where I feel, actually, at the moment, that the sort of the political aura that surrounds you is overpowering the musical side of the band? It's becoming sort of more important to talk about your political points of view than the actual music that you're turning out?
Well, I didn't form the group in order to become a politician. I'd have stood for Parliament or something, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Formed the group to play rock and roll, but then if you have an audience and you have people who care about your group and they spend their pocket money on it and whatever, I think you owe it to them to be honest with them and be direct with them and not lecture at them or preach at them anything, but tell them the truth as you perceive it. Show them your viewpoint quite honestly and directly, just the same as any songwriter does. I think Joni Mitchell, Bob Dylan, or any of those sort of people still say, well, from what I'm feeling at the moment, it feels like this, and they say it quite honestly, and they lay it on the line, and then the audience can take it or leave it. And they think, oh, Bob thinks that.
Well, let's see what some of the callers have got points to put to you now. We've got a lady from Stonycroft on the telephone. Her name's Louise Spence. Hello, Louise.
Hello.
You are now talking to Tom. We'd like to put your question to him. Hello.
Hello. When did you first get involved with the Anti-Nazi League?
Well, they've only been going a short time anyway, haven't they? They formed this year. The thing we were mainly involved with was Rock Against Racism,
Yeah.
which formed about the same time as our group. Rock Against Racism seemed like a good idea at the time because what we call rock and roll is based on black people's music, like jazz, blues. The early Elvis Presley stuff was based on black music. And I think it's really bad if you like the music but you don't like the people, and that the two go hand in hand. And so Rock Against Racism seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, Louise.
Can I just ask him another question?
Yeah, go on, Lou.
You say that you don't really like to be looked upon as a political type of figure. Well, why do you write songs that, involve a lot of political feeling?
Well, that's a very fair question. The thing is that it's those songs that are getting a lot of attention. I also write songs like I Wish I Had a Grey Cortina. And I got a really stiff letter from the Ford strikers saying, how can you support a multinational imperialist company that's exploiting its workers in this way? And they couldn't handle the fact that we're doing just an ordinary humorous song about, I wish I had a 1972 Ford Cortina. And there's Martin and there's Motorway. And there's some new love songs we're doing at the moment on the tour. So, see what I mean? Like, there's all kinds of songs, but it just so happens that people have picked out on those particular ones to make the big fuss over.
Yeah.
Okay, Louise.
Yeah,
We've got to press on. We've got some more callers on.
See you.
Thanks for calling.
See you again with no shoulder. Stand by your fire is all I want. You got your friend, I've got the loader. But baby, just talking to you turns me on. You turn me on. You turn me on. You just turn me on. You turn me on. You turn me on. You just turn me on. Hey, you turn me on. You turn me on. Turn me on.
Well, it's amazing how, we had that kind of lucky break. We got a deal and everything,
Do you think it was just luck?
A hell of a lot of luck, yeah. Be in the right place at the right time,
Is there much pressure that comes with it?
Yeah.
Pressure.
I still think we're trying to evaluate our own success level, because just recently we've had our records haven't been selling as well as our early records, but our popularity still seems to be going on the up. And it's very difficult to comprehend all that, because from where we see it, we're thinking, blimey, we're finished. We're a one-hit wonder, we're dead and gone. When in fact, things are still rising for us. It's just that the way that we're looking at it, it seems all wrong, you know. It seems that we're almost at it.
When we were playing at clubs the size of the Marquee Club in London, which holds about 800 or 900 people, it was easy enough to get badges printed up and give everybody that came out to the gig a badge. It was easy enough for anyone that wanted to come backstage, let them come backstage, have a talk to them. It was easy enough to print up 800 or 900 copies of the bulletin and give it to them. When you're dealing with a tour on which the average gig size is 2,000 people, after a gig, you want to talk to the people who've been to it and enjoyed it, or want to come and make some kind of criticism. But there might be like 50 or 60 of them, and all it means is that within the hour or so you have after the gig, you just get time for a handshake and something completely patronizing like that, or autographs. And you end up playing the kind of games that you always thought you'd try and present an alternative to.
No way, mate, no way!
It's all right if you hold on. We know what to do.
Very good course. Very good.
Have you seen a band before?
No, never. Magic! Thanks a lot.
Right, who's next?
I can't get out. No, come on.
Can you let these people out so somebody else can get in? Let them out first. Let them out, otherwise we can't get you in.
And a sort of general question, what do you find the hardest thing of all is in doing this sort of this job you're doing, or this life you're living?
I tell you, the hardest thing of all is not to get too smug and pompous and sort of complacent, self-righteous. And I mean, I find all the time I'm talking to the camera and all the time I'm talking on this program, I'm immediately jumping up onto a soapbox as soon as you like offer me a little red rag like to the bull, and I go charging down at it and all the guns blazing, trying to right all the wrongs in the world. And it's very tempting to do that and make a complete fool of yourself, getting really self-righteous and doing a sort of Florence Nightingale, Joan Baez sort of thing. And losing sight of the fact that when we actually get on stage with the band, when there's the four of us interacting and playing together, it's a whole lot of fun as well. And the reason we formed the group in the first place wasn't to go and set the entire world to rights, thank you very much. It was to go and play rock and roll, which is the one thing we all love doing.
Thank you very much. You've been great. Good to play to you.
In December 1978, as this film was being completed, drummer Brian Taylor decided to quit the Tom Robinson Band. A week later, the TRB started work on their second album. The story continues.